Well, down in the rabbit hole we go, and so I run after the rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good idea.
You chase the brown hair. Okay, excellent. Roll me a survival.
Survival?
Yes, we're trying to track them.
Survive.
I'm dead. Well, already been dead.
You're
A
dead.
3.
Oh well. You actually find something.
Ooh.
Yes, you run into Akaviri's Mordekaiser.
That's not something you want to run into the night.
No, you are not something somebody wants to run into.
Yeah.
Okay, suddenly, Mordekaiser, Son may roll a quick scrutinize roll to perceive what is because something is heading towards you really fast. It's big.
Scrutinize roll.
Oh, I should have done that.
Alright. Scrutinize is one of my crappy rolls. So it's a D6. Da da da. 5.
Ah, good. Yep, you recognize it is this drifter which you met that bow and busted down your door.
Your minion.
Before he actually runs the corner with a cavalry sword in his hand and a torch in the other.
Okay.
Sorry for that.
And he comes back.
Soon as I realize it's him, I'm going to yell out, "Minions, stop!"
That's the fighting words.
No, they ain't.
And I just keep on running.
Of course you do.
Nico, can I have a scrutinize roll by you?
Yes, you may. Give me a moment.
And Akaviri Mordekaiser may consider what he's going to do about his headstrong minion.
I love how everybody calls him my minion.
I'm not your damn...
Wow! Roll again!
Oh wow, yeah, I aced that.
Ooh, nice.
So he keeps going, right?
Wow.
Your
15.
minion is
That's
running.
a high roll.
That was a high scrutinize, yeah.
2%.
7 plus 8, that's 13.
15.
Yes.
Oh yeah, 15. My bad. No.
Okay.
Oh wait, never mind.
It's almost 350.
So what I'm going to do is, well, obviously I'm going to have to try and get out of his way.
You are.
Are we in a hallway or just like in a regular place?
You're in an alleyway. In a street.
We're in an alleyway.
Yes.
In a street. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold up my torch high so that he could possibly see me, and I'm going to run back to the group screaming, "Bad minion! Bad minion!"
Okay. You run back to the group. Very well.
Worst minion
Question. Where is you? Well, you never exactly specified a rendezvous point. So where is everyone?
I'm gonna look for the only group of people that's out with torches.
Well, if you want to call everybody, just use a signal.
Now,
Yeah.
meanwhile,
Yes.
Ow.
Howdy ho.
Howdy ho!
Then you summon a
So-
shitstorm.
Akavirius, are you summoning the posse?
I yell out, "Howdy ho!"
Okay. And now we cut to
That's
John.
hanging.
Now we cut to John, because John is creeping about the falling darkness of Hope Springs, and you actually catch a sight of something intriguing. You see
Oh boy.
you see a bunny tail or a bunny bun, up on the balcony of the second floor of one of the houses, which is full of Murph.
Ah,
Nice.
Now you may roll a stealth roll, really quickly.
Really quickly. Okay, whoop. Stealth is, snooping, or nimbleness.
Yes.
mm-hmm.
I thought when I grouped it under stealth.
Wasn't it called sneaking or something?
Yes, sneaking. That was the word.
You're forgetting.
I don't have it, so that's a...
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't have that, so by default that's a D4, right?
D4 and your wild die.
You're not a very good bounty hunter if you're not good at sneaking.
Oh, wow. That went... never mind. Another ace, let's see.
As
wow.
usual.
8.
Mr. Sneaky.
That's my problem. Alright. What is your total?
8.
8, wow. And a raise. Well, you not only managed to creep up on it, a little closer, you also notice that it is staring intently inside of the window, and you're pretty sure that you've caught it flat-footed.
Nice.
And this is, well, I don't need to tell you that this is rather unbunny-like behavior, do I?
Come on, say the line.
No, you don't.
Say the line. Take out your gun, put it against his head, and said, "You run out of your last lucky rabbit foot."
What the hell kind of a stupid, corny line is that?
Yeah.
What does John do?
You know the line. You take out your gun, you put it at the bunny's head, and you say, "Are you feeling lucky, punk? Huh?"
How about you just shoot it and not say anything because it's a damn rabbit? He doesn't understand what you're saying anyway.
Yeah.
It's not like it can talk.
Yeah, so yeah, he pulls out the gun. Although not actually pull out because it was in his hand already.
Mm-hmm.
Points at it and silently mutters to himself, "A peeping rabbit. Now I've seen it all," and fires.
The ears, the bunny's ears just perk up as you mutter that.
Oh shit!
Amateur.
You may roll your shooting roll.
Luckily, it's a D10, so.
Oh yes.
I am feeling lucky, punk.
Nice shooting attacks.
Wow.
That's 8.
It's still rolling.
5 and. Wow, 5.
Excellent. That is the perfect result. Where is my cheat sheet? There you go. Ooh.
Oh God.
The bunny the bunny looks around, and by sheer chance, the bullet that was headed straight for his skull is deflected by. Oh my God! What is that on his head? And it crashes into the window. The bullet ricochets off the horns and smashes the window into pieces. And you may now roll. You may now roll a guts test immediately.
Okay.
As you are face to face with the abomination.
Oh shit. Yeah. Dum. Wow.
Oh my goodness!
That's... You're doomed!
Okay.
Dude! Alright, you failed. I'm going to roll on the heebie-jeebie chart.
Get out your best Wilhelm scream.
Ow! That was terrible.
Pretty good.
Okay. That's a mere 13. That would be... Oh my goodness. you get. This is not very funny.
Yeah, it is.
You realize you stare at this mad combination of creatures, and something in your mind just goes, it just parried a bullet. It just parried a bullet. You can't defeat this thing, and you feel how your bowels are churning in your stomach, and just before you know it, you turn around and you start running.
Okay.
You
And he
may roll-
runs fast. Yes?
Yes. And you may now roll a nimbleness to hold on to whatever you're holding in your hands.
Okay.
There goes our field Monty Hunter.
I think this roll... 5.
Oh, thank
For a
you.
moment I thought there was snake eyes.
Yeah, then you would have dropped it and shot yourself in the head.
Yeah.
Okay. You drop one thing, and luckily you only drop one thing, so you run off screaming, right?
Yeah, it goes like, ah!
Okay, and then somebody's calling out, "Heidi ho!" And now I cut to Hein and Abram Flint, and of course Akavir's Mordekainer, as somebody is screaming in terror, and another person is screaming "Howdy ho!" from 2 different directions.
I think I'm more likely to check out the screaming.
Oh, also Nico,
Yes.
you now have a minor phobia.
Okay.
Rabbit-related phobia.
Yes.
Nice.
Rabbits! I'm deadly afraid of rabbits.
Yes. Thank you for this.
Oh boy, oh boy.
We always knew God was a sadistical bastard.
Now you have confirmation. I'm going to look up the scare chart. Now, well, who wants to go first?
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind.
Yes, because you're currently running and screaming.
Yeah, I'm running. Yep.
Now, Hein,
That is...
you hear your master doing a silly call, and you hear somebody else screaming in terror.
See, I told you not to call me a minion. People don't like it.
And he's joking
Wait,
around.
you're a person?
Hmm?
You're a person?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Has a
had
death
to-
wave.
Wait,
Yes,
aren't we
anyway, I
supposed
just
to like
keep
draw
on running
initiative at some
towards the
point?
rabbit.
Well, you are
battle.
chasing. Let's see. Hein is currently chasing a hare that he has not seen hide nor hair from for a few minutes. Yeah, and you just hear a scream of terror behind you. Somewhere behind you is in the vicinity of yes, the turbine, the waterfall to be exact. Do you chase your hare or do you try to do something else?
I chase my hair.
You chase your hare.
Come back here to pay. I need you.
Now you may roll another survival to see if you can catch the trail once more. Or again.
It's gonna suck. How the hell do I survive in that desert?
Very simply.
That's a 3.
Okay, you're pretty sure you've just lost a trail.
God damn it.
Right, Abram Flint, you hear somebody screaming in terror. What do you do?
I run towards the screaming in terror.
Okay. Let's see. Good. Alright. Actually, as you run towards it, you notice that the scream is actually headed your way. which is very, very, very convenient. And I'll like to hear what Akavirius Mordekaiser will do. Mordekainen. How do you call it Kaiser?
Mordekaiser.
Oh, I'm saying it right. What does our resident mad scientist do?
Well, our resident mad scientist was the one who initially screamed out the Heidi Ho because, well...
No. What do you do? You hear somebody screaming in terror. You hear somebody running. You hear the thundering roar of the waterfall next to it.
Well... Now, where's my minion?
You have no idea. Okay, you differ.
Ran off.
Right. In that case, alright, I like a scrutinize test by... No, a scrutinize test by both John and Abraham Flint.
Okay.
I'm good at that.
Nice. I'm pretty good at that too. Whoa.
A tree.
Hang on.
I have to start shooting everybody.
Okay, 8 and the wild die roll. And roll that too. Wow, 4.
You see somebody trying to stop you from running from the terrible creature that is now hunting you down and waiting for the moment for you to slow down just a little bit so it can overtake you and tear your head off. Luckily, you can avoid him. Sort of. And Abraham Flint, on the other hand, sees something running towards him with a torch, raises his gun, and then realizes, just in time, just before he's going to squeeze off a bullet, that's John.
Oh.
And you look at his face, and it is written in pure, stark terror. And I believe that John is also going to advise Abraham Flint to start running as well.
Yeah, he just goes like, deflects bullets, no hope, run.
Abraham
Bush is past.
Abraham just goes, hold on, son, what's going on?
Rabbit, horns, deflects bullets, let's go.
And you may roll another guts test, because the presence of Abraham Flint may just be enough for you to stop running.
Okay.
After all, he's got a gun. Wait, where is yours?
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck, I dropped
Another
mine.
one?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, I aced that wild
You
guy.
keep acing.
Well, aced.
Alright, you lose the, what was the word again? Yes, you lose the condition called weak in the knees. So, you stop running, but you're still, you're running, and you're looking around paranoid, because the bunny is about to go, to gore you. And your rifle is gone. He's got a rifle. He needs to shoot it right now.
Oh, he dropped his revolver, right? I think he still has a gun.
Yeah, I think I have the revolver, the rifle, but not the revolver.
My apologies.
No
Yes,
problem.
You still have the rifle, but you also have a torch in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Now the rabbit has your gun.
That would be funny if that little rabbit comes at you with like this revolver. Bang!
Smoking a big cigar, calling himself Blaster Bunny.
That's a reference to another game.
Indeed. Now,
They're both black fur, though.
now,
We're playing Bastard Bunny Origin Story.
okay, John. Abraham is turning toward you. It is the wrong way. The bunny is about to hop onto his neck and decapitate him with his horns. You need to turn around and start blasting the darkness.
Oh, I do. Okay. Let's see. I have a
And
torch
I
in
want to
hand.
look around to see if I can see the said monstrosity.
Well, in that case, I think we should let the priest roll first
Not a priest.
for the scrutinize roll. Yes.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, I actually start like swinging my torch around to like the opposite direction to where John is running from to see if I can see said monstrosity.
Okay.
Rolling. Wow, my rolls aren't too good today. 5.
A 5. Good. Well, you look around the darkness and you hear something. You hear a little twig snap. You whirl around, and then just as right, and that time, John also whirls around to face you, to scream at you, to start shooting it right there. Your torch actually touches over, and by the distraction, they just fall out of your hands, roll on the ground, and they start going out very quickly. Actually.
Mm-hmm.
And they're out. You're now in pitch darkness.
Tum 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 tum.
I yell howdy ho.
And you may both put a fate chip into the dice ball.
What?
Yes.
Cool.
You say so.
All right.
But wait. Dow, we cannot accept that howdy ho from him. He has to do it right.
Actually, Aram just shouts howdy ho. Not in the high-pitched voice, of course, but still, he shouts.
Close enough.
Okay, you're now in almost complete darkness, and John, you just know that the rabbit is there.
I'm gonna cast light.
Okay.
I forgot
Excellent.
I have magic.
Well, you are
I can
getting
cast
older.
spells.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how light exactly works. Light can be. Oh, I need to cast on an object. Oh, like in Savage Worlds. Okay. I mean,
Yes.
like in Pathfinder.
Yes.
Object.
I'm gonna cast it on my rifle, I guess, because that's what I'm holding all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yes, without thinking too much, I quickly pray to the Lord to grant us illumination so we can fight back the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a fate roll, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, I've been calling on the Lord too much today. I'm gonna watch out with that in the future.
You have a -3 in total.
Ouch.
It's an ace. I see an ace.
It's an ace. Wow. Right.
Yes.
Wow, a 7. I think that's just enough.
That is indeed just enough. The Lord, your rifle starts to shine with a feeble light, as though it isn't really certain that it should be here.
Well, it's better than no light, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, and even this feeble light casts enough light to cast the light of a big bonfire. I believe of a big fire, pushing back the darkness and revealing that the rabbit is not stupid enough to be caught out in the open.
I don't see any monsters around here. You certain you weren't panicking? I mean, you certain it wasn't something else you saw?
I shot at it, and the damn thing reflected my bullet like it was a piece of paper thrown at it.
Well, it can't have gotten far. We need to look for it.
All right.
Actually, you can see like John still holding his now empty hand, of course, as if the gun was still there. And then he just goes, "What? Where's my gun?"
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Wait, how can I roll something like guts to try and weather through the panic, or am I still
Yes.
slipping out? Okay.
Thankfully, for a moment there, the darkness was almost. Yes, you may roll a guts test.
All right, here we go. 4.
That is just enough.
Good.
I forgot that. Now, okay, you shake off the shaken condition, and now you regain your courage.
Good. That means that it's time to break out the Winchester.
Oh yeah.
Goddamn gun.
And now we switch to Hein and Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser, nobody's coming toward. Nobody is going for your hidey ho. The screaming stopped though.
So since nobody is coming to help, but the screaming has stopped, I assume that, they must have found something and then lost it. They must have found something and lost it both in the same way. So
you hear something scratching against wood.
Oh, I do?
Yes.
Ooh. This is interesting.
Indeed. It's towards the sheriff's office. Away from the waterfall.
I'm going to... Okay. I'm going to try and get near it without being detected, because I think this might be the creature.
Roll me a sneak.
And... Ooh! I aced that.
Good, good. You're sneaking off.
Hold on. Nice. So I got a 9.
Ooh, that's an ace. Alright, you sneak off into the darkness, leaving the turbine behind, and heading towards one of the houses that is out on the edge of the little town, because that's where the scratching came from. And you occasionally hear the scratching here and there, and over there, and you follow it without making a single sound, like you're a shadow in the darkness.
I am the terror that flaps in the night.
And pretty soon, the darkness is all-encompassing. The inner houses have lighting, but the outer houses around you do not. And they look worn and abandoned, like they have just been abandoned forever.
Oh dear word, really?
Yes.
You're gonna pull the ghost town scenario?
Suddenly, ghost town. What the?
Oh my!
Actually, the Hope Springs is larger than the amount of people that live there. It was built for twice the number of people that are actually living there.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, don't tell me we're in a ghost town now.
It's going to be a ghost town if nothing good happens. Now, you are in the, I'm almost going to say abandoned warehouse district, but this isn't Mutants and Mastermind, so I won't. But you are the only human being. But you are the only human being around. But you're closing in on the source of the scratching. Actually, it's in that house up ahead. Let's see, what was it in? Ah, yes, a house that looks like it's so tired of standing straight, it's now slumping against an invisible wall. It's slanted, and the scratching comes from inside that house.
Okay, so am I still using that sneak roll that I used before, or am I having to roll a new one?
Well, no, you're still fine. I just want to know what you're going to do about the house.
Well, I'm going to slowly walk up to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try and peek in one of the windows, because by this point my eyes would have probably somewhat adjusted to the darkness.
Not really. You're carrying a torch.
Oh, crap, that's right.